Hey, my name is Chuck Kirby. I'm married to Susan Kirby. I have 4 kids, Nathan, Natalie, Alyssa, and Alan. And we are here at the Great Southern Van Run, and I wanted to show everyone my van. This is a 1995 G20 Chevrolet. It's a Tierra conversion. It was built in 95. It was bought by an older couple that had it for 30 years. They kept it garage most of the time. They used it once a year, they said, and that was it. When I got the van about 3 years ago, it had 61,000 miles. And we've put about 3,000 miles every year on it, just going on weekend trips and traveling to the beach and bringing the family along on Christmas lights and all kinds of things like that. When I bought the van, we weren't really looking for a van. We were looking for a Class B camper. We've always camped, my wife and I. We've had a pop-up, a travel trailer, and then a big fifth wheel because we had so many kids. Now we're looking to downsize now that they are getting older and moving out of the house. So I was looking on Facebook Marketplace and I happened to see it, and it looked so clean and nice. It had so few miles. I thought, well, if it's what they say it is, I'd like to get it. Sure enough, a couple hours later I was at their house and I paid cash for it. And we really fell in love with it. We really enjoy this van. So it has the high top. It's got the 5.7 liter engine. I put some money into it, getting everything running correctly and the air conditioner working and shocks and tires and all that kind of thing. And since we're primarily going to use it to camp, we bought this little teardrop to tow behind it. And that is a little guy teardrop. It's a little difficult to sleep in, but we make it work. But we use it for storage to tow behind our van. So it has the high top, and that's a comfortable feature. I'm a little tall, so I still can't stand up, but it makes it better for my wife and the kids when they're in there. And then moving to the front, this is a 95, and we had in Atlanta, we had the Olympics in 96, so we got our old Olympics tag and put on there. And I thought that was very interesting. And then it has the bug repeller, and then everything is nice and neat. You know, there's very little, there's no rust. There's very little that we had to do with it other than clean it up and fix it up.
Great find, yeah.
Yeah, we really enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
And then all
running board, you have the running boards and the flare section.
Yeah, it's got the flares and the running boards, and it has the dual windows on this side with the vents. And then at the back, the windows tilt up, the side windows tilt up for ventilation.
Oh, nice, yeah.
And it's got the antenna, the ladder. It has the really nice tire cargo carrier, so we like that. Mm-hmm. All right, so before we go to the interior, I just wanted to say, when we got the van, we were more of a camping family, not really a vanning family. And as I was looking on Facebook, looking at all things vanning and that kind of thing, we happened upon the GSVR site and found out that it was a little close to us. We live in Sharpsburg, Georgia, and the rally this year, the run this year, is in Cherokee, North Carolina, where we are now. And I thought, you know, it might be interesting to go check it out and see what the vanning life is all about. This is our first time going, and we had a really good time. You know, we've always enjoyed camping. We've always met nice people, and that's what we found here at the vanning show. Everybody was very nice, and we really liked it. We're going to have to come back again. And when I entered the van, it was just, you know, just as something to do, really. I didn't expect to do anything with it, but we actually won the best interior for the show, and we're going to look at the interior to see why. It was one of the reasons I picked this van. Mm-hmm. So this is the interior, just a few things. It's the leather interior, it's teal. It was really popular back then, and they said it was the nicest interior that they made with this van. It has the separate stereo in the back. It has the little twinkly lights up in the roof and the high top. Plenty of storage up there in the high top. Yep, it's got the TV, the original VCR, it works. Yeah, that was really what really showed really well in the pictures when we tried to when we're looking at buying it. It just looks so nice inside. Everything looked new, like it hardly been used.
And you got a nice bench seat there in the back for the kids?
Yeah, that folds out to a bed. You have 2 small coolers down here on the floor that are insulated. That goes down to a bed. We put a mattress on it to sleep. And it's very comfortable.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with it. And then the windows, these windows to the side of us that you're standing in pop out. And then you have vented windows on the side. So it's got good airflow. It keeps really cool unless it gets really hot.
You got the blinds there too?
Yep, we've got the blinds for privacy. They all work very well. In the summertime, my wife and I have taken it out, and we have a stand-up air conditioner that we vent out of a window to keep it cool. And that works.
Video on that actually.
Yeah, it worked really, really well. You just don't forget to empty the condensation bucket.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, you've got the wood trim, and it's got everything that they had put into these 95 models. Really, the only thing I've added is the phone mount. Everything else we've just left alone. And so for the future, you know, this is a good van for weekends. For week trips and longer trips, we'd have to maybe pull this passenger middle seat out for more space and make the bed more permanent or something like that. But with a van looking this nice, we just didn't want to make any modifications to it. It's kind of hard to find these in this good of a condition. We keep it garaged to keep it nice, and that's what we've done.
Looks brand new.
Yep. For 95, you can't. I couldn't imagine you'd find much better.
I'm telling you.
So it's been a lot of fun. I didn't realize when we bought it, wasn't even sure what we were going to do with it, but the more we camped in it, the more we loved it. And then when we went to this show, winning awards for best interior on top of everything, it was a really nice thing to have happen to us. So thanks for looking at the van. Really, I suggest anybody at least give it a try, particularly campers, because it's really less expensive than a Class B, which is what I was looking for, and get introduced in the van life. It was something that we've really liked. We had a great weekend for the kids, my older kids, and everyone, and we're planning to come back. I have one more shout out to my daughter-in-law, Megan. When we were about to enter the contest, we got a little nervous, and it was Megan to say, hey, you've come up here for this show, so you need to do it, and we did. We won an award because of her, and we're very proud to have her support. Thank you.
Well, thanks for showing it to us.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Yep.
Very cool.
Thanks for wanting to look at it.
And here comes the award presentation.
Best Interior, Chuck Kirby.
What was it? Yeah, congratulations. It's the moon.
This is my son, Alan. He's holding the award we won this weekend. He was the main cleaner.